Yeah, look, the Global Cricket School and Sachin and Bajaj have a great relationship with Cricket Australia going back many, many years. So we're really proud to have a relationship with Global Cricket School and really keen to support some of their initiatives. They've done a lot of work with us previously and we're really keen to support and continue that partnership. Yeah, absolutely. There's a few initiatives that we're looking to progress in the near future. Certainly Sachin and the Global Cricket School have helped support our Indigenous program. So we've had two Indigenous players come over and on a scholarship program, spent a lot of time here with some programs here. It's been a fantastic experience, so it's been really great for us to do that. And also the Commonwealth Bank Southern Stars, our women's team, have spent some time over here as well. So they're just two initiatives that have been started and we're looking to progress those further. An Indigenous tour in 2012, we're looking for our Indigenous team to spend time here, continue the scholarship program going forward for Indigenous players, but also looking at a coach exchange program and sending more players over here to experience cricket in India. Look, I think Australia and India have a really good relationship on the cricket field, and that goes back a long time. And a lot of the initiatives that the Global Cricket School are involved with certainly strengthen that partnership. So, as I said, India is a big part of Australian cricket, and I think Australia is a big part of Indian cricket. The relationship of the two countries goes back a long time, and we share the same national day, January 26th. So that's just symbolic of some of the partnerships, and I think the work that we're doing with Sachin and the Global Cricket School will certainly support that. So I think India is a big part of Australian cricket, but also across the globe. When cricket's strong across the globe, it's good for cricket, and certainly Cricket Australia are keen to support that. And the work that Sachin's doing, not only here in India but across the world, will support that going forward, and we're happy to be partners with in that process. No, not really. So it's very new for Cricket Australia to be involved. Looking at the global program as such is a really important step for the growth of Australian cricket. The success of the Australian team in the last 20 to 30 years has helped us sort of develop a global brand. But I think in the last few years we've seen teams like England have a lot of success, and I know a lot of the players have gone through the Global Cricket School from the England squad that are there at the moment, but also the strength of the Indian side, teams in Sri Lanka, and also the associate nations who I know spend a lot of time through the programs here. I think it's important for Cricket Australia to be involved. So going forward we'll look to improve our relationship, but also get more programs up and running. Extremely important. It's more of a global game now. So for kids and players growing up, they need to get more experience. So just playing for their club or their team or their state, if they're lucky enough to do that, it's just not enough now. Cricket is a global game, so they need to get experiences. Come to places like India, Sri Lanka, travel to England. So travel all over the place and really get good experience, and that's a really important part of developing the game of cricket, but also specifically developing players as players, but also as people as well. I think it's really important to get that experience and that global nature of what cricket's all about. Look, I think the programs that are running at the moment are fantastic, and they really are developing. The great thing about the programs are they are flexible, and I know working with Sachin on some of the programs that we've run, the flexibility there really allows it to be what you want. So I don't think there needs to be any improvements as such, because as we go we work out what the best is for both parties and what the players really need, and then that way we actually get what we're after. So that's probably the biggest strength in working with GCS, is that the flexibility of the programs means it can actually achieve the outcomes that you want. Absolutely, there's no doubt about that. Like any good partnership, it's a two-way street. So, whilst Sachin and GCS have been fantastic support and partners of Cricket Australia, we're keen to have GCS clinics in Australia and be reciprocal in those rights to give people an opportunity to come and experience Australia and Australian conditions. And as I said, it's an important part of developing as players is that you get to experience different conditions and different cultures to develop as players and as people. Look, Sachin's a great guy. You know, a little bit over 12 months ago now I was introduced to Sachin, and obviously he's well regarded in cricket circles, you know, both domestic in India and also in Australia and the UK. We've had a great relationship. You know, nothing's ever a problem. He's got great skills in terms of working with people, and as I said, his flexibility in making sure things work, you know, he's fantastic, and certainly something that Cricket Australia looks for in its partners is people that can be, you know, respect the game, but also deliver on the outcomes that we're after, and Sachin's certainly been a big part of that. So it really is a pleasure to be working for Cricket Australia, to be working with Sachin and GCS. Yeah, absolutely. Centre of Excellence is a big part of cricket in Australia. It's where all our high performance programs are based. So look, we're open to opening up those facilities. We do host a lot of international teams and players, and particularly the climate in Brisbane is probably one of the best in the country. So the facilities that we have there are great, and we'd be happy to host people from GCS programs there as well. Yeah, look, we've got particularly our coaching and umpiring education and training is something that we've worked on over the last 20 or so years, really since coaching became a really key ingredient to the performance of teams. So we've developed some really good programs right the way through from grassroots cricket right the way through to high performance cricket. So we'd be happy to help and work with GCS to help deliver those programs across the globe, not only to test playing nations, so your India and West Indies or wherever that might be, but also to associate nations. So we're looking at opportunities where we can work with GCS and Sachin to help deliver some of those some of the good things that come out of Australia and link that with some of the good things that are happening around the world. It's good for world cricket if we can help improve those programs.